Hi, I'm Doyle Bishop with Tulsa Heaters Midstream. On this channel, you can expect to hear about all things related to process heating, but sometimes the topics aren't technical, but most of the time they are, so thanks for joining.
Hi, I'm Doyle Bishop, Tulsa Heaters Midstream. Today I want to talk to you about the hardware of a burner. We're actually at a job site. We've got a burner right behind me. And I'm just going to point out some of the components that we can see external to the flame that comprise the burner. So looking at this, you obviously see these purple guys here. These are flame scanners, ultraviolet or UV flame scanners. I think Honeywell calls them purple peepers, if you can believe that. And they're constantly looking for flame, because if flame is present, that means, hey, things are good. If flame is not present when the gas is on, that's not good. And so what these scanners do is if they are looking for flame and there should be flame, but they don't see flame, then it turns the gas off. They're also called self-checking scanners, meaning that they're looking for flame, but sometimes they cover up their eyes to make sure that, hey, when the eyes are covered, we don't see flame, right? So they make sure they're not tricking themselves. So it's a self-checking, constantly looking for flame, constantly checking itself to make sure it doesn't get a false positive. False positive on flame is not good. And there's two of them, because one is looking at the pilot and then the other is looking at the main flame. So what that means is hey, I've got two different fuel sources. This is the pilot gas, smaller. This is the main gas, obviously it's bigger, okay? So the pilot is used for lighting the burner, and sometimes it's actually left on. Sometimes it's turned off. It just depends on what the customer preference is. This customer likes a standing pilot or pilot that's on all the time. So they also, besides the UV scanners, this particular pilot has what's called a flame ionization rod. The flame ionization rod is essentially a rod that sticks into the pilot flame that it tells you, yes, I've got flame, or no, I don't. They also have that backup with the scanner. So it's important really to know, do I have flame? If I do, I'm happy. If I don't, but I think I have gas, but I don't have flame, but I have gas on, it's not happy and everything gets shut down. So sensing the flame, seeing the flame is really, really important. So looking at the other main components of the burner, we've got the main gas coming in here, and these little takeoffs, these are the gas guns themselves. So you can see that this particular burner has, it looks like 8 gas guns. It's an ultra low NOx burner. It's got obviously the pilot gas going in. One of these lines is for the flame ionization rod, but the other is to actually light the pilot. So there's a flame, not a flame, scratch that. There's a high voltage signal sent to the pilot via transformer, ignition transformer. That high voltage goes to the tip of the pilot, and there's a spark created and it ignites the pilot. And then on the other side would be the flame rod sensing that I do have a lit pilot. One other comment, if something could go wrong, it's usually the scanner. Usually there's a problem sighting the flame. If there's a mechanical problem, if this thing vibrates and gets out of alignment, or if any kind of debris gets over the lens of the flame scanner, that can be a little bit of a pain. So if you got maintenance, it's usually the scanner needs to be adjusted to get a good, strong flame signal.
Hey, thanks for joining. If you enjoyed this episode, hit like or subscribe to get more information about process heating and Tulsa Heaters Midstream.